Oh my gosh, we have so much to get into tonight, including the launch, and quite frankly, this is the much anticipated launch of the Fitbit Blaze. We are so excited about this. Really interesting story. Fitbit founders is a guy named Eric and a guy named James. And this is what's fascinating. They changed the entire way the world thinks about getting fit, because they saw the technology was there and they said, wait a minute, what if you could wear something that's on your body to track your fitness? Will it make people more motivated? Will they find and hit their goals more often? And that's exactly what has happened. Eric and James, when they founded Fitbit, which was back in 2007, today has completely changed the idea of how we get fit and how we approach it. Now, why is the Blaze so significant tonight? Because if you have the if you have any of the other older Fitbits, this is the one you want to move up to. Because if you've ever wanted to go to the watch style fitness activity tracker, you can spend, I guarantee you, you know it, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars to be able to get one. But tonight, you are getting the #1, this is a great stat. Can we show that stat too? I love this quote. The top selling of the fitness watches tracked by the NPD Group, which is a retail tracking service based on sales through August of this year. The Blaze is the #1, and there's a lot of competition out there. Fitbit is the biggest, they do it right, and tonight we make it more affordable than ever before. Let me tell you your choices, because this is huge what's happening. It's so exciting. You have 3 choices, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick the standard band color. So your choices are going to be the black, and guess what you get with the black? You get a genuine leather camel band. The next choice is going to be the black band, and you get the gray band. The final choice is going to be the blue band, and you get the genuine leather black band. Now, why is this significant? The Blaze retails for $199. The leather bands themselves are $75 a piece, and we have never done this before. The last time we did the Blaze, it sold out in 3 earrings. You paid $200 for it, and there were no extra bands included. That's why I'm a little excited tonight, because this is such a huge offer, and we're gonna spend a really nice, good time walking you through why Fitbit has revolutionized the idea of taking control of your health and feeling healthier and feeling better and vibrant and excited about life. And I'm gonna share some amazing customer reviews on this too. So we've got a lot to get into, and to really walk us through what this is all about, I introduce you to Lori Leland. Hi, Lori.
Hi, great to be here.
So Lori and I have been in a bit of competition.
Oh, yes.
And she beat me.
Wow, she's starting with that.
Right off the bat.
Okay.
So she puts us in, we competed against all the other hosts and Lori, right?
It's been a little tense.
Okay.
This is not a competitive crowd at all.
No, oh no. We're the most competitive crowd in the whole wide world, right? So she's like, oh, Susie did so well today. And I go, oh, I'm so proud I did. I hit about, 12, 13,000 steps, right? And then I go, hey, did I beat you? And she goes, I got 16,000. I go, come on, how did you? She goes, I went Halloween trick-or-treating with Landon, our son.
The whole neighborhood.
I said, did you walk to the moon and back to get that in? Anyway, congratulations.
Thank you.
But we all had a really fun, healthy competition, because we can compete even though we're miles apart.
Exactly, and really the Blaze is the device to get. I mean, we all want a Fitbit, right? They are the brand when it comes to fitness tracking, when it comes to us being on top of our health and realizing what's happening within our body. That's where Fitbit really shines. They've been innovating since 2007, and they've really perfected this technology. But the beautiful thing is, not just a Fitbit fitness tracker will now be on your wrist. This is that super sleek, incredibly high-end, gigantic screen that's super easy to see on a smartwatch as well. Yeah. So you're getting all of the notifications. You have that little gentle vibration when someone sends you a text message. When you get a phone call, you can read your whole text on the screen. You're gonna be able to do all of that. You have on-screen actual workouts with FitStar. So there's no more excuses now that you have the Blaze. You're gonna be able to do a workout anytime, anywhere, even if it's just for a couple of minutes. You even have your amazing alarms that can go off during the day to remind you to take medication or to wake you up in the morning. You have multi-sport tracking. This is amazing, because your brand new Fitbit Blaze can not only, with that connected GPS, show you the map of where you've been on your latest route, but it will also automatically track the things that you're doing in your life. You have now guided breathing and relaxation right on your wrist. That's what I love, because we get really stressed out in our lives. It's so nice to have something that helps us catch our breath. And I just want you to see this beautiful screen.
Now, the screen by the way,
gigantic, isn't it stunning?
Gorgeous.
Look at this. I mean,
gorgeous.
Look at this. So this is a timepiece. You can see not only the date and time right here, you can see your steps, you can see your exercise. Here are your FitStar workouts. We're gonna go into that in just a little bit more detail. Here's that guided relaxation. I love that, to just connect with my body, my mind, my spirit. There's your timer that's built right in. You can have those silent alarms that we told you about, all of your settings, and then simple and easy to use buttons and controls. I love this too because all of your notifications pop right up. So right here, if I had a text message, I could read the text message right on my wrist. This means I'm not a distracted driver anymore.
That is one of my favorite new features.
Me too. It's
and
so
it's
brilliant.
really easy to see, and it's really bright.
So beautiful, right?
And you'll see in a minute they come up as little bubbles, just like you're reading your text messages on your phone.
Exactly. So this is really the watch to have, the Fitbit to own. For the first time ever, we're doing it with that beautiful premium upgraded leather band, which is so gorgeous. And I just want to give you a quick tour of your brand new Fitbit Blaze because this is amazing technology. Great for that gift, for the hard to buy for dad, great for mom. This is going to work for men, women. This works for everybody. First of all, I love the beautiful frame to this. It's so stunning. You're getting that high-end upscale textured band. This is the classic. So we have that multitude of colors for you to choose from. It has that nice buckle, so you will be able to put this on yourself. Yeah. I love that.
So easy.
Really important, right?
Oh my gosh,
you can do this yourself. Now let me show you how your Fitbit pops out. So you just pop the Fitbit brain right out of there, and this is how you interchange it into the various bands. So you're getting that upscale, upgraded, beautiful leather band. So all you do is you just grab that band and then you just pop it right in, and you are off and running with that brand new band, which is just, I'm doing this very sideways. There we go. And it just pops right in, and now you have a completely and totally different look for it. And it's stunning, and I love it because this is so high end. This is great for going out in the evening. This isn't that thing on your wrist that people say, oh, it's a fitnessy band, right? Oh. This is an actual upgraded smart watch. It just happens to be a Fitbit.
Okay, so we're gonna go over what it tracks, and this will blow your mind.
So it does your steps taken. It's actually counting and checking your steps all day, every day, so that you're getting credit for all of them. It's going to also track your distance traveled, tell you how many miles you walk throughout the course of the day, your calories that you've burned, the floors that you've climbed, because this one actually does have that built-in altimeter, which not all the models have that. Your Blaze does. Your active minutes, your heart rate with that always on, constantly checking automatic heart rate, no chest strap needed, and your sleep. And the sleep has gotten even better with Fitbit than it ever used to be because you have so much in-depth information about your body. And I just want to show you this real quickly. When you go into today, right here on your wrist, and you can change the watch faces too. I'll show you that in just a moment.
Can I tell you that? Can I show you mine too beside
what do you
yours?
have? Okay, we have the same one, I think.
Oh, did we pick? Oh, I think yours is
mine's
similar.
different.
But see, I need the date because I never know what date it is.
Oh, that's funny.
I have no idea. Some of them show you all of your stats right there on the home screen. Some of them have the large clock, so you can completely customize this to be exactly what you want it to be. But here's what I love. You pop into today, and then look at this. Instantly, all of your steps, all of your heart rate information populate. There's the amount of active minutes I've had today, my distance traveled, my calories burned, my floors. Now, keep in mind, this reset at midnight, so it doesn't look like I've been doing anything, right?
See, we were laughing because we're so proud of ourselves.
We're like,
at 11:59, we're still competing. I was doing jumping jacks during the break.
I was like this around my house all day long, running around.
I was doing the break, I was doing jumping jacks. I'm like, I gotta get this higher. And then it hits midnight, then we're back to zero. But that's the good thing because it's actively tracking the new day, wherever you live, by the way. And that's great. You know what I love is the reviews. They were so good. And we have a lot to get into. And it's nice to be able to take the time to really walk you through this. Get it early, and here's why. The colors, this sold out in 3 airings. The only other time we made it a today's special. It was $199, no extra band. You paid $200 just to get the Fitbit. You did not get a leather band. They were sold separately for $75. We've now, for the first time, combined them both. It is one of the most endearing and important gifts you can give anyone. And I want to read, if you don't mind, really quickly. They printed out 10 pages of 5-star reviews for me.
I know, it's
and
amazing.
There were so many. I said, just give me 5 pages. But if you don't realize how great this is, please read the reviews. But this one I thought was amazing. This gal, it's Gratefulness in North Carolina. She said she bought this for her husband for Father's Day, and mostly to track his sleep patterns. And I love that it looked like, a regular watch, to your point.
Exactly.
It didn't look like an ugly fitness tracker. This thing blew my mind, and he loves, huge capitals, his Fitbit. It does so much: breathing, relaxation exercises, steps taken, floors climbed, time spent being active, workouts, big, big, bold letters, and a lot more on your screen. And here it is. It's easy peasy. I have seen a whole change in him.
Wow.
Isn't that important? And she said, this thing motivates my husband to take better care of himself, that my friend is invaluable.
Wow.
And then she says, if you're unsure, remember you can return it. And by the way, unlike February around Father's Day, you have until the end of January to test this out.
Right.
You could lose a ton of weight between now and January.
Of course.
You could be super more active in a couple of months.
Beat that whole holiday weight gain, right?
And you have till the end of January. So unlike hers, she says, if you're unsure, remember you can return it, but trust me, you won't. I am buying one for myself too. Don't wait. A new, healthy, fun lifestyle awaits you.
Oh, I
Isn't
love
that an amazing summary of this?
Well, I think that really does sum it up. And you know, the story that I always tell is, I didn't know how much or how little I was walking until I started wearing a Fitbit. I think that's kind of what she's saying here. When you're aware of your current health situation, when you're aware of how much or how little you're moving every single day, then you can take strides to improve it. Then you can do better. Then you can push yourself a little bit more. Then you can be part of this very active community, and you can encourage each other. You can cheer each other or taunt each other like we're doing in the midst of this challenge. It's so fun and it's so exciting. And I just want you to see some of the really rich tools that Fitbit brings to the table. First of all, they're always in the background making their technology better. Do you know that a lot of these fitness trackers that they've come out with don't have some of these features at first because they're innovating them, and then as they roll out, then they just pop right on when you update your app and you update your device. It's so easily done. So this works for Apple and Android. And here's that free application. So this is your dashboard. It shows you your steps are right here, and you can just pop right in. It's going to give you a chart. It's going to show you how many days of the week you hit your target. It's going to hold you accountable by looking right at your wrist, but this gives you more in-depth and in-detailed information. Floors climbed, there's your miles traveled, there's your calories burned, and your active minutes. Now, this is your sleep tracking, and this is what I think is just absolutely amazing. You have the ability now to see with the advanced sleep tracking with sleep stages, you can see, literally, look at these little bars right here. It shows you all of the times you woke up throughout the course of the night.
That's really been an advancement compared to the old version.
Because I can see here, I was awake from 5:30 to 6 in the morning.
And
then
did
you wonder
know
why
it?
you're so sleepy. No, I had no idea. And then actually, you can even see more information when you turn it sideways. But look at this. Just for those of you out there who have ever been interested or intrigued by the possibility of participating in a sleep study, do this. I mean, you know, you could still do a sleep study, but every single night you're going to have that information when you wear your Blaze to bed. This is more in-depth than it used to be. You just used to be this little graph, but now it's your REM, your REM sleep, your deep sleep, your light sleep. Isn't that amazing?
What's the pink mean?
Oh, so that was awakened. That was the spikes were when I was awakened. Yeah, see? And you can just tap right on it, and it'll show you what was going on during that time. I was awake for 30 minutes. That's what that was about. Is that crazy? So you're, again, there it is. Your awake times, your REM sleep, your light sleep, your deep sleep. And then so this is based on heart rate, but it's so detailed.
I'm shocked at that, too. And that is a complete upgrade. I've had the Fitbit for a long time, and that's now an upgrade on the app. It's a really important one. In fact, the one reviewer said that's the original reason why she bought the Blaze, was just for her husband to figure out his sleep patterns. Because obviously, if you're really exhausted in the morning and you start to get a read of how you're sleeping, it starts to tell the story of what's going on.
Exactly.
Maybe you all of a sudden don't sleep well and then sleep really deep and don't sleep well. It could be you ate too late before you went to bed. It could, and then you start evaluating, what is my lifestyle before I close my eyes? I am looking at television. Maybe I'm listening or looking at my emails, and all of a sudden you start to really get a good read of that.
Yeah, it really is interesting because you can start to identify trends. And I do talk about this quite a bit with Fitbit. I've learned that when I hit my step goal, I sleep better at night. Isn't that great? So that's another motivational factor for me to want to hit my step goal. The other thing that I love about Fitbit is, you know, initially it was 10,000 steps, right? But Fitbit analyzed me recently and they said, you know what? you don't always make 10,000. So why don't we just lower it? Why don't we back off on that just a little bit? So my new goal is now 8,500 steps. So I'm hitting it a little bit more often. I'm pushing myself a little further, and it's making me feel more successful. So I love that Fitbit is now meeting you where you are with those goals, and never ever guilting or shaming you in any way. But when you make your goals a little bit more attainable and you start hitting them very, very often, that's really empowering. And it really helps you to push it a little bit. So I'm almost back up to 10,000 again now.
That's great.
But it was just really helpful. The other thing I want you to see here, your brand new Fitbit Blaze will automatically detect exercises that you're doing. So remember the old days you had to type stuff in? What did I do? You had to enter it, log it, all of that. You don't have to do that any longer. So look at this. Fitbit knew that I went for a run. Fitbit knew that I was on my bicycle. This has connected GPS. So when you have your cell phone with you, all you do is tap right on your wrist, and it is going to interpret on a map all of the places that you went on your bike ride or on your run. So maybe you're taking a new path and you want to be able to find that path again.
Right.
You're going to have it right here in your Fitbit app. So that map is right there. Is that the coolest thing?
That is a brilliant update.
So cool.
Wow.
So look at this. All these little bikes. There's the walking that I've done. I was on the elliptical. It's been a little while. I'll show you. It's been a few days. But elliptical. See, it knew I was on the elliptical. I didn't have to enter it in. It's automatically detecting it so that you're always getting credit for everything that you're doing.
That's a huge upgrade.
Isn't that amazing?
Huge. And you know, I upgraded when I got mine to be able to test it out. I just love the new watch style. I love how I could really read it easily.
Right.
Can I show a comparison real quick?
Yeah, of course.
I'm just going to grab one.
Here's a few. So
okay,
let's
which
look
one do
at,
we start with first?
Let's look at all of them. And I'm just going to set them here against my wrist just so you can see. And some of these, I mean, they've seen better days. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, because you wear them.
Here, yeah, they got worn and loved.
And these are all Fitbits.
They're all Fitbits. And these are just some of the previous generations. This is the charge.
Wait, so look, the charge screen is this big.
Let
me tap yours.
This little bit right here.
That was the charge.
And you know, these are fantastic devices. If you're still wearing these devices, I know they last for years and years and years, and they're awesome. And you can still use those devices whenever you want. But here's the Ulta, the original Ulta right there, which is a nice screen. This is the Flex, so it's just that little tiny bit right here. I'm not sure that you can really see. And then there's on the charge. But this screen that you're getting on your brand new Blaze is so upgraded and so gigantic and so easy for you to see. Yeah. Look at how beautiful that is. All of your notifications come right in. And this could be any notification. So this could be your phone calling. This could be, and you can actually accept or reject a phone call as it comes in on your wrist, so that if you click accept, then your phone goes live, which is really neat. So you're in the car, you want to do, you know, hands-free. This is so much easier. The other thing that's really great too is not all of your text messages will pop in, but not only that, email. You can have information about all of the things happening on your phone. So I always like to say I use that the most when I'm driving, because you don't want to have your phone up. It's not safe. But you can glance down at your wrist at a stoplight and be able to read a text message.
You know when most people do it is when they're in boring meetings and their phone is in their handbag or in their pocket, and all of a sudden they can glance down and they can literally be reading their emails. They can be checking the funny text someone just sent you. Seriously, most people love it because it's a very discreet way to be able to look at your emails and your texting from your family without anybody going, hello, why are you looking at your phone? A little tip there. All right, so a couple things I want to share with you. If you get your Fitbit, we have a great protection plan, which if you want it to last even longer, and our protection plan by far is better, I think, than anyone's out there, because it's basically totally hassle-free, no deductibles, and it's going to include the coverage of accidental damage. So if you run over the darn thing or something, our coverage takes it even farther and lets you replace it, which is pretty exciting. Now, let me update you on our color choices. We knew this was going to happen. We knew it was going to be a big night tonight, because this has been a really anticipated launch tonight, getting the Blaze here in stock, and certainly this amazing offer. Normally, this is $199 by itself, $75 by itself. The blue with the black leather, #1 most popular. So if you want the blue with the black leather, just remember, you guys are loving that the most. Followed by the black with the gray, and that totally makes sense. Your third choice is going to be the black, and then that's the camel leather. So #1, #2, #3. Why is this important right now? Oh, yeah, you're right. Let's do sizing. Thank you, Rick. So here's the sizing. So we even have a couple sizes for you, which is great.
So small
is
up
small,
to,
medium.
Yep, 6.5 inches, and your large is up to 8.
yeah, the small goes 5.5 to 6.5, and the large goes 6.5 up to 8 inches. There's tons of room on this watch. So virtually everyone can wear this one. There's lots of little holes to work with on here.
I'm fine with the small, but you know what? I like to wear the large at times because you have all of those levels of adjustment. So if you're gifting this, you could just easily go with the large and know that that's going to work for most people.
And it'll work for everybody, really. I mean, because it goes down very small if you need it to. I'm wearing the large as well, and I'm definitely a very small wrist. That's all I got small in me is my wrist, but there you go.
Yeah, me too.
But I think what's really exciting about this is do think about someone that you love. Maybe it's a partner who's not being very active. This is a really fun and easy way that you look forward to it. Isn't that weird? It's not like, oh, I gotta go exercise. It's this really wonderful motivator that goes, oh, you know what? I just have to go 900 more steps. I can go knock that out really quick. Or you're at the back of the parking lot and you go, you know what? I'm gonna park a little farther from the door of the store.
Exactly.
Because I know where I'm at. And the fun thing is, this parties with you when you hit your goals. I love the new Blaze the way it parties.
I love it.
My old Fitbits used to have kind of a little green sparkle. That was cool.
Right.
This one's now vivid color. When you hit 10,000 steps, it's all like confetti in color, and it just helps you celebrate your goals. You feel like you've truly accomplished something. What I discovered over the last couple of days is I got done playing tennis today, and I had done 8,000 steps after the match, which meant I was really running, right? And I was really proud that I had taken that many steps. You know what I discovered too today? How many more calories I had burned than I thought I did.
Right.
And that was I was so happy about that. I thought, wow, I burned a lot more calories than I would have imagined.
Oh my gosh, it's so much more than you think sometimes. Isn't that exciting?
It was really exciting.
That makes you feel so good. And the real thing with me was I thought I was walking a lot, and I wasn't. That was the real eye-opening moment. When I started wearing my Fitbit in the first place, I thought, okay, I'm a healthy, active person. Well, just because you have a busy life doesn't mean you're moving enough. I was, stressed out at times and managing a small child and all the things we have to deal with in our lives, but I wasn't getting up and moving enough. So I found that talking on the phone now, when I'm getting some of my business done, if I walk around, I'm getting those steps. And like you said, take the stairs instead of the elevator. Making these little tiny choices, these little mindset decisions really push you towards better health. And it's just one little tiny thing at a time. And look at all this. So your smartphone notifications, you can accept that call, you can deny that call. I'm going to show you I love these FitStar workouts.
Built in.
No excuses. Look at it. Shows you exactly how to do those bicycle kicks. It shows you with that little animated human on there. It's the coolest thing. Your auto sleep tracking. Do you remember when you used to have to put your Fitbit into sleep mode? And then remember to take it out of sleep mode the next morning? Right. Everything is automatic now. So you never have to worry about, is it still in sleep mode? Did I take it out? No, you never worry. It automatically knows. And then the guided breathing, we saw Barbara doing that just a moment ago. That for me, can I say that has just been such a relief? It's been sort of life-changing to reconnect with your body, your mind, your spirit, to take that moment and just enjoy a little bit of silence. Who does that in your day? Now, again, no excuses. This is the next level Fitbit. This is the Blaze. Look at the big screen. Look at all the things you can do. I'm going to take you and show you the FitStar exercises that are preloaded right here. So if you're like me, I'm always busy and I say things like, oh, I don't have time to work out today, until I look down at my Fitbit Blaze and I remember, okay, I've got some workouts built right in. So you're gonna be able to do a great little warm-up that's nice and quick. Here's your 7-minute workout. I'm just gonna show you what it looks like. So I'm not gonna get down on the floor and do exercises at the moment, but look at this. So this guides you through. It tells you how long you're gonna be doing that exercise. You simply push the start button right there. When you're done, it gives you an assessment of how you did, what your heart rate was. You can see your heart rate is right there. But I mean, this has a great little workout built right in to do your abs.
You know what it's like? It's right really like having a professional certified instructor on your wrist.
And then did you see what just happened?
And then to have someone take you through a meditation on your wrist.
I know, it's like a trip to the gym and to the spa, right on your wrist. And it's a nutritionist. We're going to talk about that in a moment.
And it's instantaneous. And it's not like you have to push a bunch of buttons and try to figure it all out. It's so intuitive. Like literally, I did not read the instructions. I just put it on and I started hitting and tapping. And pretty much you figure out, well, I got it. That's pretty easy to do. So there's so many things this can do, and it always goes back home, by the way, on this main button, which I love. I love that feature. It goes right back to home.
And you see us tapping out here a lot because we're wearing ours upside down, but what I want you to realize is there is a setting on this. And by the way, I just did that little tiny bit of a workout, and it said, do you want to skip the, I pushed stop, it said, do you want to skip it, or do you want to just pause? Like, it's so, again, so intuitive. So all you do is you either touch your button or you tap it to wake it up, but the nice thing is there is a setting so that when you move your wrist up to look at it, it'll automatically turn on the screen.
And I have mine set that way.
I do
so
too.
if you're walking along and go, oh, it's just like, you know what, it's like a regular wristwatch, a good old-fashioned one. You go like this, and all of a sudden it comes on, and you go, oh, now I know the time. All right, if you don't mind, I'm going to read another review.
No, absolutely.
Because I have 5 pages. I stopped them at 5.
Huge.
But this one I thought was great, because this category, what you're seeing right now, is the buzz. Everybody wants a watch that's a fitness activity tracker.
Right.
And this is a great one. This person said, I debated between the Fitbit and a very, very expensive watch that's out there.
Yeah, we all know.
I can't say the name, but it's actually in the review, but I won't say it.
Okay.
It cost hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Right.
And she said, but I didn't want to make the large investment in that other watch.
Right.
And she said, I'm so happy that I chose the Fitbit. This has been a great product. Tracks all my exercise, gives me a readout of my workout. I love it and would definitely buy another. Now that is
great.
And you know these reviews, by the way, are when it was $200 without the second leather strap.
And everywhere else you look, the Blaze is $200.
Right.
Everywhere else you look
without a second strap.
Right, with that high-end, gorgeous, luxurious leather band with that beautiful metal frame on it. That I'm wearing the gray, you're wearing the classic band, so that's the more of the sport band. These bands are so gorgeous. Sumptuous, Fitbit branded. You're getting the Fitbit box. They're genuine leather. They're soft on your skin. They get malleable. They just break in so beautifully. And this is that high-end look and feel when you're wearing that genuine leather band. So again, not too fitnessy, not overly sporty, not a fitness band look. This is a smartwatch. So I think that's what she was saying about, you know, wanting that smartwatch right now, but everybody also still wants a Fitbit because they really are the best when it comes to the technology of tracking, and they're always improving and getting better in the background. Can I just show you? Yeah, look at, oh my gosh, we've got to go see Barbara.
Barbara, last time we did this, you were like at 25,000 steps by the end of the day, right?
That was crazy.
It was crazy.
That was crazy. Didn't we have a day where she was like even more than that? Like,
I think so.
I don't know. We'll have to.
Well, now I get to have guided relaxation amidst the walk.
Amidst all that, yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
And what I want you to know about Fitbit, and particularly the Blaze, because it looks like a watch. It's so easy to put on and off, take on and off, and easy to read. Now, if you're skeptical like I was, you think, I know what I'm doing, I know what to do. Or you may be someone who, I haven't a clue of what to do.
Right.
Fitbit is for you, no matter what, because I think all of us can agree that we want to improve and take control of our health. And that's what Fitbit is about. Not just your activity, but your sleep. Laura, you mentioned earlier, you take your 10,000 or close to that steps.
I try, girl.
You
I try.
sleep better at night.
Yeah.
You wake up refreshed. What about the foods that you're choosing and consuming?
Right.
We know what we're supposed to do. Sometimes not, but we need reminding, and Fitbit does that very gently, always encouraging.
Yes.
You determine how basically or how extensively you want to use it.
Right.
Heart rate, you can see that continuously.
I think that's really important. A lot of people take that information to their doctor.
Sure.
Because you have the whole record of your heart rate over, you know, the weeks and months that you're wearing your Fitbit.
Which is great.
That's really important.
It increases your self-awareness, and with that awareness of yourself, you can make educated choices and be responsible for your own health. Fitbit has been an incredible tool for me, and I know it will be for you as well.
Oh yeah, I mean, I could not agree more with everything that you said. I feel like one of the biggest mysteries in life is how our bodies work.
Yes.
Right.
One of the biggest mysteries in life is, how am I sleeping? Why do I feel so tired? What's going on? How much do I need to be moving?
Right.
Why, you know, why do I feel like this? Well, here's what I've been eating. Like, this makes you aware.
Absolutely.
And just having that level of awareness, I always like to call Fitbit the instruction manual your body should have come with in the first place.
Yeah, true. That's
but
a
it
great
didn't.
point. Yeah.
So now you can get it. But I mean, it really is so insightful. And what we're doing right here is we're watching Barbara in real time as she's taking steps within that application, because this is all wireless. So via Bluetooth between your tablets or your phones, with those free applications. And then look at this, super, super easy layout, and then accountability right on your wrist. You even have those great built-in workouts. So Barbara, we're gonna come back to you because I wanna see you doing your guided relaxation and breathing in a moment.
I look forward
so
to
amazing.
it.
We'll be right back.
So again, this is the most feature-rich we have ever offered. The most feature-rich. Very simple and easy to use. It is built for fitness, high resolution. The screen is gorgeous. And I've had almost every Fitbit that we've ever done.
Right.
And I've used them a lot and I love them all. This one by far, even when I opened the package, I was like, oh, this is a new ballgame. This is substantially different. And again, just to give you an idea, one of the most recent ones, this one, right?
Yeah,
and this is a recent one. And again, I'll pop mine on so you can see it. But look, that's the Ulta. Loved it. I have that. The screen is sideways, which is fine. But, you know, it's basically one color in the information. It's tough, you know, for me to read. This I love because it's big and it's bold. It's very simple to read. It's very easy to use. You have access to everything with just that little touch. And so if you're in this world and you've used yours a lot and you're like, wow, but I wish it could do more, welcome to the Blaze. This is truly your moment. Something else that's interesting is I'm attempting to do a new yoga program. And part of the program of the yoga is they want me to get a heart rate monitor that you put around your chest, right? And so, and because it's an important part of it, because it's like a power yoga.
Oh, okay.
So they want you to know where your heart rate is so you can get there and know where it's at.
Those things are so awkward.
They're awkward, number one. They're kind of hard to put on, number two.
Right.
And number three, I have to pay more money. So if I was just going out to get a heart rate monitor, why wouldn't you just get, if you just need a heart rate monitor, get the Blaze. Maybe that's all you need it for. Maybe you're trying to hit that fat burning part when you're on elliptical. Or maybe you're out walking and you want to make sure at a certain part of your walk you're getting to the fat burning mode. For me, it's my yoga. It is very important for me to be successful at the yoga I'm attempting, to know where my heart rate is at a certain point, and they recommend getting a monitor. Well, you know what those waist monitors cost?
I have no idea.
A whole lot more than this does.
Really?
And all it does,
I did not realize.
And all it does is monitor your heart.
Right.
It doesn't do my sleep, my nutrition, my exercise. I don't know how to relax with that. It's just a heart rate monitor. So if you were doing something like that in your workout, why not? This is the way to do it. And one other guy too, I love this one review, if I can find it kind of quickly. I'll just, oh, here it is. He's a bodybuilder.
Oh, okay.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
So this is for those of you who are tracking your heart rate. You're very serious about it, okay?
Right.
Maybe you have a heart rate monitor or you were thinking about buying one. This is Marky in New Jersey. I'm heavy into fitness, and I'm also a bodybuilding competitor. I have two other Fitbits that were the steps before the Blaze. So he got the ones before the Blaze.
Yep.
I am so glad I finally purchased the Blaze because it does all of my numbers for me without me guessing. Great product for ones in the fitness industry. So for those of you who are in the fitness industry and you're really you're having at it, who wants to guess? Because if you're a bodybuilder, you need to know because it's very specific to get to where your goals are. Get the Blaze, and I love that from him. That's someone on the other spectrum of really is in our
who's really it's really, really important. Well, a lot of us, it is really important to have that heart rate feature, and typically in the only the very, very expensive devices have it. But this is going to show you your cardio fitness level. We're going to talk about that in a little bit more detail in just a moment. But really quick, I want to show you. I just got a notification from our good friend Robin Wall. Look what she did.
Oh, what is she doing to us?
She cheered me. She cheered my progress.
Did she cheer me?
Did you see that?
Did she cheer me?
It's not always about you, Susan.
Darn it. I thought it was.
Just kidding.
It's actually about Landon. It's all about our son.
I'm going to work him in a few more times in the presentation. We have bets going. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. But as a mom, you know, it's really hard to always juggle your fitness, always juggle all the things we have to do in our lives. And that's why Fitbit is such an important part of that. But I just want to show you that. So I thought that was really nice that Robin did that. One of the other things is, are you trying to lose weight, or do you want to not gain weight during the holidays, or are you going to be on a fitness program starting January 1? We're going to show you exactly how you're going to be able to monitor your calorie intake utilizing Fitbit. Fitbit is just a brilliant, brilliant choice because they have this giant catalog of hundreds and hundreds of thousands of foods that you're going to be able to log right here. So you can, as you eat a food, you can log it. The other thing I want you to realize you can do is you can use the camera on your cell phone, and you can use that barcode reader that's built right into the application. So I'm just going to turn it here really quickly, guys, and depending on our lighting here. And then look at this. So all I'm doing is I grabbed a snack, and instead of having to go through the catalog, which only takes a couple seconds anyway, I was able to scan the barcode, and it knows what that snack was. It was a granola bar. It knows the brand, everything. It knows the calorie count of that bar. I can log if I had it for breakfast or as a snack, lunch, dinner, anytime, evening snack, log it, and then this is going to take those calories out of your daily total, and it'll help you towards your weight loss goal. So it'll tell you how many calories you have all day. You log those foods individually. They come out of that total, and that keeps you on target for weight loss. It's so easy. It's so brilliant. No other plan, no other system. Like, it's all just combined with this device you're already wearing.
Right, exactly.
Isn't that so smart?
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, it tells the time all the time.
Oh, yeah, and
by the way, I mean, it's like the smartest watch in the world. It's great.
Right.
Okay, I do need to give you another quick update. We've almost hit 1,900. We have about 24 minutes to go. We still have more features, believe it or not. Isn't that funny?
Isn't it amazing?
Just so you'll know, the blue-black combination right here is the #1 best-selling at this moment. That's a black leather band. So if you're thinking about getting that, this is the time to do it, because that's going to be the first to actually sell out. Now, here's what really surprised me. We didn't bring many in. I thought for sure, as a Today Special, and this is our last Fitbit Today Special. So if you are going to do, I think, one of the most important gifts you can give anybody.
Right.
Is the gift of health, the gift of motivation. Get them this. I mean, there's nothing better, right? Because this really is all-encompassing. It's for your total health, for your peace of mind. I was driving down the road today, and I think weird things when I'm driving, but I thought, you know what? It really is true. We got one life to live. And at what age are you finally going to take control of that and make it the very best you can?
Right.
And you know why it hit me? I have to keep paying for my deductible when I go to see the doctors.
Right.
And I kept thinking, this is costing me a fortune, because now for healthcare, our healthcare bill gets higher and higher because they cover less and less.
Right.
And I thought, well, how can you counter that? You start working out, start eating right.
Yeah.
I did it purely, I'm thinking, for monetary reasons. I thought, this is costing me a fortune.
Right.
And the more it happens, the more you're paying, the less you're deducting. You know what I mean? It just goes on and on.
Right.
It snowballs. So here's where you just stop it all and just say, tonight, I'm gonna take that first move. This is a really fun, really motivating way to do it. It's a blast to have a Fitbit on your wrist. And you think, well, I don't like to exercise. No, it changes your whole attitude about it.
Sure.
It makes it fun, it makes it playful, it makes it easier. You can track your food very easily through the system, your sleep, everything. But this is the place to get it, because no one has our offer, and no one has a better deal than right now. With now almost 1,000 gone, we're only a half hour into the new day. This is well on its way to selling out, and we didn't bring a lot of these in. How do you do it? The easiest way, just real quick, 6 FlexPay. Love that.
Oh my gosh, great idea.
What does that mean? You have 6 months to pay it off, and you're in the longest return window that we have in the history of HSN. You can keep this, you can work out for the next several months, and at the end of January, if you're not absolutely in love with it, guess what? You send it back, we will refund all your money. That ends in December. So we have this little window where you really get to test our products. You get to test Fitbit, and now is the time to do it. And we will not do another Today's Special Fitbit for the rest of the holiday season. So gift giving, gift giving, gift giving. One thing I want to point out too, because my producer reminded me of it, and I love actually reading this. Top selling of the fitness watches, and there's so many out there.
The top,
tracked by, and it's called the NDP, that's a retail tracking service based on sales this year alone through August, and it is what you're seeing right here is our Today's Special.
Isn't that exciting?
Real? Oh my gosh.
I was telling
you know
a
what
friend
you're
about
getting? You're getting the most popular at the very best deal anywhere.
At the best deal anywhere. The watch everywhere else, $200 if you're just joining us. The band everywhere else, $75.
Crazy.
I mean, it's crazy. One of my friends was saying the other day, you know, I've always wanted a Fitbit. Maybe I'll wait till Black Friday. I said, are you prepared to camp out? Do you know those stores, if they advertise something, they have 5 of them in the store, right?
That's
Usually.
Right.
I mean, this is such a great deal. And with that extended holiday return policy, you absolutely can't go wrong. So I just want to take you back into the app again one more time. Well, at least because it's so great. Always added features coming online with Fitbit. So I just want to show you here. So I'm going to go into my little log right here. These are all the devices I'm still currently wearing. So I bounce around. I still have my Charge 2 that I love. I've got my Alta HR. You can still have all of those devices still linked to your same Fitbit account.
Right.
So, and your Fitbit is so smart, it knows when you take off the Blaze and put on one of the other devices. It knows where one picks up and the other one leaves off. It's brilliant. Isn't that great?
Well, you know, I forgot we didn't talk about.
Oh, goody. I'm almost to my exercise goal. Look,
Sorry.
I got another notification.
Already?
I know, isn't that
How
exciting?
can you do that? We've been at New Day for half an hour.
I don't know.
Well, you're standing here.
I am that good, Suzanne.
I'd
love to take credit
She's just
for it,
running
but
and you can't see it.
I'm over here.
I hate to do this. We didn't talk about it. The battery life on this is unbelievable. Okay.
Up to 5 days on
Let me tell you, on my other Fitbit, I would turn off a lot of other things on my other Fitbit, I'm just being really honest.
Of course.
Because it would drain the battery on the Fitbit too quickly. So I did, because if it's monitoring all the time and doing all that, then it drains the battery. With this one, the battery life has been greatly improved.
Yes.
That's one of the biggest improvements I saw on this one.
Right, I love that. The battery life is up to 5 days on this one.
Awesome.
I want to show you how to charge because it is so convenient. All you do is just pop this into the USB port of your computer, or if you have a USB outlet, I have a little thing that I plug in that's USB, so I can do it in my bathroom. It's real easy. You got this great little frame right here. You pop the Fitbit right in and close it, and it's going to charge it at lightning speed. Like, it's crazy. I charged mine while I was in the shower the other day, and it was almost completely charged. I just kind of keep charging it when I'm in the shower because this is splash resistant. Your Fitbit Blaze is splash resistant, but you would take it off to swim and you would take it off for showering. But the rest of the time, it's fine.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I bathe Landon, and you know, and I don't have my hands submerged in the water, but it gets a little splashy in there sometimes. Usually when I'm wearing the classic band, and no problem.
Yeah, and guys, I'm telling you, that battery life dramatically improved.
Yes.
And I'm making it work all the time. Like, I love getting all the phone calls. I love all the messages. The message thing is so great because you actually can see, really clearly see your messages.
I just got one. You want to see it?
Yeah, show, because I love how this works.
Yep, so there's my message right here. Hey, girl. Sorry, I had to turn it so I could read it too because I'm upside down. But hey, girl, I love this Fitbit from my girlfriend, Annie. Isn't that amazing? Like, look how you could read the whole thing. If my husband sent me a text message, I can glance down and see it. And again, this isn't just text messages. It's phone calls. You can accept or reject that phone call right on your wrist and then either, you know, go to your phone to pick it up or not. You can get your Gmail notifications. Let me show you a couple other things. So right here in notifications, I thought this was so cool. You can actually get notices from various apps. So if you have a home security system at home, there it is. My ALC, yeah, it's a couple of my home security systems are here. You're going to be able to get those notifications right on your wrist. You can turn them all on, all off, whatever you want.
I did not know
Maybe you're, you know, maybe you have a shopping app, maybe you're an HSN shopper on the HSN app, which is how I like to shop at HSN all the time using the app. You can get notifications. See all the things you can turn on. Basically, any of the apps on your phone that support those types of notifications. Maybe it's a game. Maybe you're a Candy Crusher and you want to know when your lives renew. Yeah, this will give you that notification right on your wrist. Is that so cool?
It's huge.
Okay, let me show you how to change the watch face real quick. So that's also in settings, and it says right here, let me see where it is. I think I just passed it. So you can change the watch face on this. Here's clock display. So here it is. So you can change it to look like the one, it shows you the one you have. You can make it look like a little traditional watch with the hands. Isn't that so cool? Look at this. And then I love too that there are indicators for your steps, usually embedded in this somewhere. That one has the heart rate on it. This one you can touch and get steps, heart, or calories burned, all right there from the home screen, which I think is so cool. This one has a circle that goes around as you get closer to your step goal. It continues the circle. Aren't these so cool?
I loved them.
So some of them
I just
are bright
picked
colors.
one of the biggest, boldest
Me
ones.
too. This is the one
I like the
Suzanne
pink.
has.
It was very bright.
I like the pink too. You can have dials. I mean, it's so easy. And then you just select the one that you want, and it automatically changes it on your wrist.
Yeah, you do it there, and then it goes boom on here,
Boom.
and then it's set. And so you do, and the settings are easy. You go through, hit a couple buttons. You can have it as simple or as complex as you want on your wrist.
Definitely.
And it's all just one touch operation. It's really very, very intuitive. I want to mention too, remember, if you want to really have kind of peace of mind when it comes to getting your brand new Fitbit, we have our extended return, or not extended, we do have that, but we have what's called Protection Plus. And what's great about it is you might run over your Fitbit, or, you know, I don't know, whatever happens to it. It really doesn't matter because we've got you protected with the no hassle, no deductible Protection Plus. So you might want to add that into your cart on hsn.com because it really does cover your Fitbit, and you don't have to worry about it then. One other thing I want to read too, and I'm going to kind of go back to maybe you're just not exercising. Maybe you're just not motivated yet. And if you don't mind, Lori, I'm going to read this. This is from Jane Moore in Florida. She said, and this is one of the 5-star reviews, and there are tons of them. I'm someone who doesn't exercise, and purchasing the Fitbit Blaze has helped me to stay on track with my steps and the amount of sleep I'm getting. This was definitely a good investment towards my health. Now that's someone who doesn't exercise, and now it's really changing her lifestyle, changing her health. I do too. Here's another one. This says, I've used this tracker since it arrived, and every day I wear it. I wear it every single day. Keeps track of my steps, calories burned, heart rate, water consumption, which we haven't really talked about.
Yeah, I'll show you.
It helps me make sure I walk as much as possible and keeps me on track. I loved this one. This is ADJ in Illinois. Keeps me honest.
Keeps me
I
honest,
love.
right?
I purchased this product for many reasons. It helps me set goals for myself and keeps me honest with my workouts, my food, and my water intake, etc. I still have a way to I still have a way to go to meet my goals. It lets me know.
Right.
I love this product. I would definitely recommend this product. Best purchase I've made in a long time.
Oh my gosh, isn't that wonderful to hear?
It really is.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, I think that's so important. And you could be that self-proclaimed couch potato. You could be, but you just want to make that small step in the right direction. You want to assess where you're at right now so you can make tiny changes to get better. And that's what this is really all about. There are reminders to move. I love that. So hourly reminders, if you don't take at least 250 steps, so if you work in an office, you're sitting in a cubicle, you know, you're sitting behind a desk, then this is going to be so valuable for you to be able to just see where you're at so you can push yourself just a tiny bit more. So Barbara is doing what all of us need to do a little bit more, and that is take a breath. There is a guided relaxation, deep breathing exercise built right on here. 2 minutes and 5 minutes, you choose. Sometimes you may not have 5 minutes, but do you have 2 minutes to just reconnect with your body, your mind, your spirit? So this is using the built-in Pure Pulse heart rate monitor that's built right into your new Fitbit Blaze. And what it's doing is it's assessing your breathing patterns, and then it's gonna gently guide you to inhale, then exhale. Inhale, then exhale. So it is just an amazing opportunity for you to take a little bit of a break. Our lives are crazy, they're hectic. We don't usually take a break. We don't usually take time out just for ourselves. This is just maybe 2 minutes of badly, badly needed me time, right? And let me show you how to get to it. So Barbara just showed you, but all you do is you go, so here's your stats for the day. Again, very intuitive, beautiful, high resolution color touchscreen that is a big screen, but it is a sleek, easy to wear device. There's your FitStar workouts. Here's your relaxation. So you simply, again, I'm doing this upside down, guys. So you simply touch on that. There, I need to turn it a little bit. And there's your 2 minute, or you can do your 5 minutes. So the choice is totally yours. If you want to do that 2 minute, all you do is touch right there, and it just gives you a synopsis of what you're about to do. You push play, and then it says, be still. Take time and breathe. That's when the heart rate monitor is assessing the breathing that you're doing in that moment. And then in a few seconds here, it starts to guide you through that inhaling and exhaling. And it has this beautiful little circle that just kind of expands and contracts. And it's just, again, a nice way for you to be mindful of yourself for a couple of minutes. Take a little break.
You know what's amazing about this? On your wrist is everything you need to be a healthier, more vibrant you. Isn't that crazy?
So true.
Everything.
So
From
true.
how much water you drink, to what you're eating, to how well you sleep, to relaxing, to working out, in any form of working out. And it's all intuitive. It's super easy to do. You don't have to be a mathematician to figure this out. You're getting it from the leader. This is the leader. This is the most talked about Fitbit version that they have done. And we have the best value anywhere. I want to read another review, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Only because it's gift giving season. And you know, the most important gift you can give anybody is the gift of health. That
Absolutely.
is the #1 best gift for yourself or someone you love. And this one was awesome. It said, get this. That was the headline, get this, in caps.
Great.
It says, excellent Fitbit. I bought this device for my husband. Again, someone thinking about someone they love in their life. It said, I got him moving. He's accountable to himself because the Blaze is reminding him to get up and move. I'm currently own the Alta and the Charge HR. I've got to say, I want this Blaze.
Sure.
All right, now, that was when it was $200, okay? And all you got was the Blaze itself, and you did not get the leather band. This is the only time this whole year we're giving you the Blaze. That's a $200 value, and the band, the leather band, is an additional $75. You would spend $274.95. And trust me, at retail, you wouldn't get flex pay. We're giving you the biggest flex pay we do, which is 6 flex pay today only.
Huge.
We're also giving you free shipping. Oh gosh, I haven't even mentioned that. You're not even paid for shipping today. Everything is in place for you to take control of your health, to feel better, to go into the, can you imagine going into the holiday eating season and by January not feeling guilty? You imagine not having to make the New Year's resolution that you're gonna break in February because you have this on your wrist, you're informed, and what's really cool is baby steps start to really add up and you keep track of it. You know you don't have to do too much and you know if you're doing too little, which is really cool. You can say, I've done so much today, I could actually take it easy.
Right.
wow, I've burned so many calories, I might have a little dessert tonight.
Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly.
But I have to give you an update on quantity. So we're kind of in that situation already. This is the very first hour, the very first airing. I want to warn you, if you want the black with the gray, and I love this gray band. I'm actually show it to you. It's beautiful.
So beautiful, isn't it?
This is a gray leather band. If you want the black gray version, we're down to 1,800 left for the rest of the entire day.
Right,
That's all I have for the next 23 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, so clearly that's not gonna be here later. The most popular, we brought more in, is the blue with the black leather. So #1 seller, this is #2. It's right behind the blue. And I'm down to the final 1,800, and we're only in the first show. So just a little heads up, I've got about 3,000 in the black with the camel leather. So here's what's gonna happen. The black and gray, obviously it's gonna sell out pretty early today, followed by the next color, and then what we'll have later on today will be the black camel. But at this rate, it's not gonna last all that long, unfortunately. So why not say yes to you? You know, it's a small investment with our Flex Pay to get big rewards. Big rewards. And you know what I love about it? The Blaze is fun.
It's fun.
I have to be honest, it's a lot more fun than the other ones. The other ones are good, but this is fun.
This is fun.
And it's really good.
I think the fact that it is that smartwatch and it is the ultimate fitness tracker, which we all know is Fitbit, I mean, that combined really makes it fun. Because you're still on top of all of your health, everything going on with your body, the advanced sleeping, all of the sleep stages being tracked right here on your wrist as you sleep at night, but also the great notifications, being able to read a text message, knowing when a phone call is coming in. Now let's talk about the most important thing. Who's winning this challenge?
I have no idea. Hopefully, yesterday or today?
Well, it's a total running, we're going for a week. This is the work week hustle. It's Monday through Friday, lady.
Oh.
So pace yourself.
Oh boy,
okay?
Oh boy.
All right, so I just want to show you the community aspect of this. First of all, when you buy a Fitbit, you're joining a very cool club, and there's a lot of cool members. And we met people wearing Fitbit in the stands at a ball game a while ago, and we exchanged email addresses because we were all wearing Fitbits, and now we're friends and challengers, and now we actually hang out. So it's really cool.
That's right. You kind of created a community.
We did.
That's really cool.
There's a huge community too, and I just want to show you a little bit of it. I'm in challenges right now. The community aspect is getting so good with Fitbit, so they're going to welcome you in and ask you what you're interested in. So if you are interested in yoga, like for example, you're about to start this new yoga. If you're interested in staying fit at work, if you're interested in cycling, you can join groups and then stay on top of all kinds of information and connect with other people who are like-minded. It's very fun, very interesting. But you can also do these really cool challenges. So there are some scenic challenges where you're walking through Yosemite, or you're doing a race in New York City, like without even leaving your house, or just, you know, getting exercise in the neighborhood, but you're getting all of this great scenery. It's so cool. Then you also have these challenges that you can challenge your friends to. There's a daily showdown. That's what I think you thought we were doing.
Yes, I thought.
Oh, but we're not. We're doing the work week hustle.
I got a whole week to do.
This is Monday through Friday, 5 days, ladies, so keep it up. Pace yourself.
Okay.
And then you have some solo adventures, too. So if you want to do this by yourself, you absolutely can. Let's look at our results from our work week hustle. See, we're all communicating, and it's, you know, it's been heated.
Did you see the comment I said, a guy?
No, what did you say? You finally show up, and look, he's beating us all. Did you? I'm gonna look at him.
I didn't cheer him.
But look at this. So here's our ranking. So this is everybody right now.
What is it? Where am I?
You're at 2,300. 23.
What place am I?
23,769.
Okay, guys first.
Guys first.
You're second.
I'm second. 27. I've had a busy week,
yeah.
so I've been
Who's
running around.
Third?
Brett.
And I'm fourth?
So I won't be second for long because Brett's super competitive.
He's totally
so competitive.
So I'm number 4.
Yeah, you're number 4. Robin's very competitive too, guys.
We're all so competitive. It's ridiculous.
So look, within our competition, we have messaging. So we can send each other messages. Look,
don't
Callie,
read the one I wrote.
I'm gonna cheer. I won't. I cheered Callie just now. I mean, it's amazing. It's so much fun to be able to do that. Let me also show you really quickly. I've got messages here. Okay, so my doctor, his name is Dr. Tim. Oh, and I just got off of the thing. Sorry, hold on. All right, my doctor was wearing a Fitbit when I went to see him for a routine checkup. This was a year or so ago, and he was wearing a Fitbit. And he said to me, that is the greatest thing that you're doing for yourself, and I recommend it to all my patients. This is my personal doctor said to me. I don't know, how other doctors feel in the world, but I'm just telling you my personal experience. And now we are connected on Fitbit, and he is sending me messages like, "Go, Lori, go." And he said, I love this. He said, "Your wealth is your health." He said, "I love the interaction with Fitbit." He said, "I want to strive for my personal best. So excited to see the results, just like having my personal trainer beside me." Isn't that so amazing?
And that really does sum it up really well.
He said that about the Blaze.
Yeah, that's great.
That's
and he
so
wasn't
awesome.
paid to say that or anything
No,
crazy.
no.
Yeah, he's
my doctor.
He just
saw
told
I was
you that.
wearing one and said it was a very smart thing to do.
That's awesome. And again, you're looking at the most feature-rich Fitbit that we have ever offered. Here's the story once again. I highly recommend, if you want the black that has the gray leather band, do not go to bed without that one. That one will be sold out earlier today. It's got the workouts inside, relax inside it. Follow your nutrition, follow how much water you're drinking, follow your steps, follow your sleep, follow your exercise, follow your heart rate on this. Listen, read your text messages, your emails, get alarms. You can set alarms. I love setting alarms.
And it
if
just
I gotta go to a meeting,
gently, so no one can hear it. You just kind of
just feel it,
a little
and you
gentle
look
vibration.
down, and it tells you what's going on. The list of things that are happening inside here on your wrist are exhaustive. I mean, they're just so big, and it's so versatile. You can do as basic as you want or as advanced as you want. Play with it how you want and customize it to what your needs are. Is she at 3,000?
So do you want to feel bad about yourself? Yeah, Barbara's at 3,000.
You know how I'm going to feel better? You know how I'm going to feel better?
How?
Because
you're gonna win that challenge.
At the end of next hour, I'm working out for a half hour on the X bike.
Oh.
Snap,
Oh,
snap,
you got me. Because guess where I'll be?
I am going to be, and coming up. And again, I think this is a great evening. We're going to do Copper Fit
so
next
awesome.
in just a second. And Copper Fit is clothing you wear that's actually good for you and beneficial. And we'll get into the details of Copper Fit. In fact, I have it on right now. And then after that, the X Bike is here.
Awesome.
We have matched the best offer we've ever done. So tonight, we're really taking a moment here at HSN and with you to focus on you. I think as we get into the holiday season, we get more spread out. We've got to get for the kids and people for dinner, and I'm making this, and we feel like we're being pulled in a million different directions. Take 1 second before we get into the biggest eating season of the year. Get the Fitbit. Please think about the X Bike coming up, and you're ready. And can you imagine? You're actually losing weight. Your jeans fit looser by the time you hit January.
Right.
Because most people are groaning and moaning that they've gained weight. Right now is such a unique moment to really take charge of yourself. And I said it earlier, and I say it when we exercise here at HSN. We got one spin at this game of life. What are you waiting for? I think tonight, Lori, you brought us a great answer. We have more answers coming up. What a neat, significant moment with our Flex Pay to be able to totally change your life.
Absolutely. Look at that. There's my little text message from earlier. I just want to show it to you again. I love the fact that you can read it right on your wrist. My girlfriend Annie saying, "Oh, I love Fitbit." I think I'm trying to read it upside down here. But amazing, simple, easy buttons. So when you push, you go back to your home screen, which, by the way, you can change to any of those customized home designs that you want to do. You can always pull your messages back up if you want. And then the great thing, too, is, I'm struggling with this because I'm doing it upside down. Then you can go into your today's stats right here. And there's my steps so far today. There's my heart rate in this moment. There are my active hours. So it shows you how many of 7 hours you moved at least 250 steps. That's your per hour goal. And this will do that gentle reminder for you to help you to keep moving. And I think that's really important. You can turn it off if it drives you crazy. There's the calorie burn so far, the distance traveled. There's the floors because it has an altimeter. And there's your active minutes for the day. And it's all right here on your wrist. Never been easier. And then look at this. You also have exercises. So if you do exercises quite often, like you like to run or you like to bike, you can simply press start on this and it will give you a full assessment of your biking session, your running session, your weight session after it's over, which is really cool. You have your FitStar workout, so no more excuses ever. You can stretch. You can do that little ab workout right on your wrist. Your 2-minute and 5-minute guided relaxation is right here. You've got your built-in timers right here. You can do alarms. You can go in and tweak your settings. You can control your music. So if you want to do any of these things, you'll be able to do it simply and easily right on your wrist. And again, it's gorgeous. And I love, love, love that gray leather.
It's beautiful.
I think the camel leather is stunning as well, as is the black. You can't make a wrong decision with these really neutral colors because they'll all go with everything you own.
And I just wanted to show you, if you guys pick up